Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Lilies, darling Lily. I'm not hiding. I'm not hiding. I'm not hiding. I'm not hiding. I'm here. I'm here, my dear. I'm here. I'm here. How are you? How are you? Are you asleep? Are you asleep? Or what are you doing right now? I'm fine. 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 What about you? I'm fine. I'm fine on my side. I thank God. I thank God I'm doing well. Yeah, I was having this question and this topic. Would you go back to your ex? That is the topic for today. Or what is your opinion? What is your opinion? Where Yes, I'm here. Thank you, Jimmy. Hope your day is doing well. Jimmy also is in the building. I appreciate so much. I appreciate so much. Guys, I am having this topic. I'm asking, like, will you go back to your ex? Leave alone even being a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or even just a friend of yours whom you separated for one or the other reason. Will you go back to her or him? Will you go back to your ex? Will you go back to your ex? And what is your take about reconciliation process? How do people feel when people reconcile? Like when people they come after you have separated or after you have been in disagreement for a long time and then now you come back together. How do people judge you? How do people view about that? The coming back of you being together again. That is our topic for today. I think you have understood. I think you have understood my explanation. How I've explained, Jimmy. How will you how would you take if your friend that you separated long, like 10 years ago, to call you and tell you, or maybe you just meet him on your way to maybe your duties or your work, then you meet your friend whom you separated and you had no any intention of coming back together, like it was done and dusted, and then all of a sudden, boom, he's asking you for forgiveness, he's asking you for reconciliation. How do you take that? Will you just be easy being like, oh, it's okay, let us come back together? Or will you hesitate to be back together to your friend? Or maybe also your girlfriend? I will go back to my ex only because that trust is broken. And a lot of the time when you are giving second chance, you get crushed 100 times. Oh my God. Really, it depends. It depends with what made you broke. Like what made you break up. What was the cause of the breakup? Let me say like that. It depends what was the cause of the breakup. And you know, some people even they break up and they still have the number of their exes. Lily, it depends. In this point, it depends. Like Laura, no. If I go quiet, it's because I've been called. Yeah, I understand, darling. No problem. Lily, I'm saying this. It depends. For me, it depends. Even if it's your girlfriend, for example, now we are friends, me and you, and then all of a sudden things don't work, and then we separate, and then sometimes back, I come back and I tell you, Laura, Lily, I want you to be my friend back. Will you accept me? My ex didn't deserve second chance. Really? You can't give a chance to your second boyfriend, even if you had kids with that man? Like for me, I think it depends with the let me say to which extent we broke up, and also sometimes it depends with also your take. Were you hurt so much until you cannot take it anymore? And then if it was if you were the cause of the breakup, would you mind if he asks you to go back? if you are the cause, for example, you are the reason as to why you broke up with that person, and then the person is being like, there are those people who ask for forgiveness to things that they have not done. I don't give chances anymore after being hurt. Really? For me, it depends. It depends to which extent have you hurt me or you have hurted me. It depends really. I cannot say that I don't give second chances. I do, but it depends to what extent. What extent? Like there are those things that you can just forgive and forget, but it depends. And also it depends the bond, the bond that we created, the bond. Maybe you are too close to me that I feel like, oh my God. And then maybe it also sometimes there are a lot of reasons that can make me like say, okay, I've forgiven you, but I have to be keen. That is another point. I wouldn't just say, okay, yeah, I'm sorry, okay, forgive me, okay, and then I'd be like, I'm not going to, I'm going to give you another chance. No, 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 no. There is that point whereby you forgive and then you keep distance. I don't. Recently, I had a massive breakup with someone, and he asked for forgiveness, but I am not allowing him back in my life. I can't hate anyone. I still love them, but keep them at a distance. That is the point I'm telling you, that you can forgive. That is the reconciliation part. That you reconcile, yes, but there is that distance that you keep, and that is what I'm saying. I'm up to that. Like I'm into that. I can forgive. Yes, I can forgive for the sake of my peace, for the sake of myself, for the sake of my health, for the sake of everything about me. But I will not. You get it? I will not try. And then I'll be so much cautious. I'll be so much cautious when it comes to handling that person. Being that he did a mistake to me, or she did a mistake to me, or she once hurt me. I was once hurted by that person. I will not, let me tell you, I will not tolerate any form of anything that may lead to whatever happened. I don't think like I can just take it so lightly. I just forgive for the sake of my peace. Sometimes you have to forgive for the sake of your health, for the sake of yourself, because you don't need maybe this person to feel like, oh, you never know about tomorrow. You never know about tomorrow. And also it also depends, because maybe sometimes this person is your baby daddy, something like that. I have some anger still towards him, so I'm working on that, but I don't speak to them anymore. When even with some friendship, I don't fight for anymore. I get it now. Now it depends with the matter of time. Slowly but slowly, slowly but slowly. Like sometimes you don't force yourself to forgive. It is hard, being that this person has done dust, yeah, trash on you. It is always hard because our hearts are not meant to forgive easily, because we are human beings. We are not God. You see, and even at some point, you don't want to hear anything about that person at all, even if it's just far from you, but you still doesn't want even to hear his name or any association, even anybody associating to that person. You don't even want, you don't even want to hear about that person anymore. So you only need to work. You only need to work to your space, get your own space, work on yourself for your own benefit. I've been abandoned and hurt many times. I don't trust anyone anymore. Lily, let me ask you a question. Don't you see those, let me say, the red flags? Because I feel like it always hurt when you are left than when you leave. Being the point that when you are left, you be like, it is just the hardest of all. than being you are the person that you leave the person. Always stay guarded. Wow. Yes, you have to stay guarded for the sake of your peace and everything. In this world, we are living with the people with different intentions, and even some they want to come back so that they finish you completely. You get it? Some will be like, "Oh, I've forgiven you. I want you back," and then all of a sudden, boom! Once you are back together, guess what? You end up crying even 10 times than the way you cried at first. So on my side, I feel like it is always good to 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 weigh the matter. Weigh the matter. If you feel like you can give the chance, okay, I will leave. If I leave, it's different. Maybe I do reconcile depending on what happened. But if I was left, never. Exactly. That's what I was saying. If the person left you, that means he didn't recognize or she didn't recognize your presence. So it is hard for you to go back to that person, like the friendship to continue. Since you are not the person who was guilty. You see, you are not the person who was guilty. That means that is the person who left. Greetings, Laura in chat. MTC greetings, MTC Creative Kitchen. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. We are having a topic. We are having a discussion like, hi, Michael. Hi, Michael. Welcome. From Lily's here, our friend. How do you take the reconciliation part with your friend? Let me say, if it is your girlfriend, it's your friend, a colleague, a workmate, a classmate, whatever. How do you take reconciliation with your ex? Whoever was your friend and is not part of your friend right now is your ex. That is it. How do you take that? And how does the society value? Because in our society nowadays, when you have broken up with somebody and then they see you back again together, there is always that speculation of, oh, maybe they were lying, they never broke up, they were just trying to bring a game on us. You see things like that. But you individuals, maybe you came together, you realized the mistake, you realized who was wrong, and you sat down, you did your reconciliation, and you are back. But you, as the partners, the two of you, are you easy to go in giving the reconciliation, or you are not easy to go? That is the question, because we are living nowadays in the world whereby people they don't want to force anything for the sake of their own peace. I went into deep depression with the last breakup, to the point I didn't want to live anymore. I had one person trying to carry me through while I was on the floor screaming, unable to move. Jesus, Lily. So that means you gave yourself so much. You gave yourself so much. You gave yourself so much that even after the breakup coming, you could not even withstand it. Oh my God. And you know what? At some point you're like, maybe it happened with a reason. Because what if you could have forced yourself to be in that relationship? Maybe God was trying to make you move. Wow. I didn't see your comment. Sorry. I didn't see your comment. Sorry. I was trying to check people who commented and I connected to them back. But uh, let me take a book right now. I write this name because I checked. I find only 5 people who connected to me. Like they wrote the comment, and I was like, oh my God, the people are so many. What happened? What really happened? But I can even do it right now with my other phone is here. Let me just connect to you right now. I don't want to postpone it, being that I can give you one banana right now, then the other banana I will give you tomorrow. I can give you. Okay, kindly thank you for reminding me. Thank you so much for reminding me. But because you know, with the live stream, it's hard for you to trace back the messages. I asked myself, hope you have seen. This is the account that I'm visiting you with it right now. That's the first account. I'm giving you this. This is the first account, and then I have some other two more bananas here. I've connected with this in case I'll be getting the co-host when they come back. They hold the panel for me. Let me visit you right now with this one first of all. And then also, after visiting you, I'm going to write the name down so that in case I don't visit you today with these other two bananas, I can visit. Yeah, let me watch. Your video is healthy cup of life tea. 7 minutes. Let me start right now. Thank you for reminding me. I appreciate so much. I love it when people appreciate. I love when people, nowadays you can forget and then somebody will be like, oh, I connected to this person and then she didn't return back. She didn't connect back. That's why I insist on somebody connecting. Like after you connect, you leave a message because with live stream, once the messages are off, like once the live stream is off, that is it. So it's hard for you to trace back the messages. But thank you for reminding me. May God bless you so much. I appreciate so much. Yes, let me have my pen with me here as I continue to connect because I'm sure I will find even another person who will come and ask me the same question and it will be good. I woke up in the morning and I was like, this was the first thing I should do. So I just found only four, I don't know, 4 or 5 people, and I connected back and I was like, there is a blunder here. I was just sure. I was just sure. That's why you see, I'm like, so sorry about that. But anyway, it's life. Thank you so much for reminding me. It's called MTC Creatives Kitchen. The video is running here. We have some ads on it, so I cannot keep the ads. I must keep it run until in addition with the ads because we have no problem at all. We are not in a hurry. I prefer connecting fully so that the banana or the subscription can stick. So I have to watch your video from the beginning to the end. After that, I'll be leaving a comment and I will be liking. And when in case I visit with my main account, that is it. This is my account. I will also share because my ninja, the other one, I cannot share. I don't have a community, but this one I have a community. So if I visit with you, automatically I will share you out. Yes. So we were discussing. We were saying I have a pumpkin that I love dearly, and it crushes me when we fight. Both of us have big personalities, to, so so clash a lot. But he's always giving me my space and fought for me even when I've given up. Yeah, you should find that person, like getting a relationship, finding somebody who loves you, who understands you, is more important than just having a friendship with no value. I call that friendship with no value because friendship with value is a friendship when somebody understands your weakness, understands your strength, understand when you are mad, understand when you're happy. You see, so friendship with value is more important, and when friendship with value ends, trust me, there is always that space of forgiveness, because you can't keep somebody for long. You cannot keep somebody for long, for long, for long. There is always that day, always that time that you'll just find yourself, you have already relieved that person. You see, you'll find yourself, you have already relieved that person. It happens to the best of us. Yes, it happens to those people who are strong. It happens to those people who understand themselves, you know, and you happen to those people who are always ready for the, like, for a change. Because once you are broken up with somebody, that is another change of life, change of everything, change of how you used to think about life with when you are with the person, how you are undertaking everything on your side. That is exactly what we call uh, understanding, and it's called friendship with value. So nowadays, people tend to think that friendship with value is easy to get, but let me tell you, it is not easy to get friendship with value. It is very, very hard. It's so hard, and it's costly for you to know a real friend and a fake friend. Those are the people I kept in my life when they love me unconditionally and understand me. Yeah, when you find people who love you conditionally and understands you, you will always be there for them, and they will always be there for you, no matter what. They will always understand you. You get it? They will always understand you. So it will be easy, or it is good for you to get people who love you genuinely. Like, even when you are mad, they just love you. Even when you are happy, they just love you. Even when you are rich, they just love you. Even when you are poor, they love you. They will never, never run away from you. They will never run away. And that's why when the friendship ends, you find yourself being even in a position of, can I go and ask for forgiveness because I was not ready to let this go? You see, because you value the relationship so much and you understand what it means to be in a healthy relationship. So that is it. There was a period of time me and my sister weren't talking at all. It hurts a lot, but neither of us knew how to bridge what had been broken. It took time for us to heal. Yeah, there is that difference of breaking with a friend and a relative. More so, somebody you are related to, maybe your cousin, your dad, your mom, your whoever. It is always the hardest thing of all. Better friend, because a friend you don't meet. A friend is not your relative. But breaking up with a relative, it's just insane, because this is somebody you can never forget. You have to understand and go back to him, because in one way or the other, you must meet, either in functions, either in celebrations, either in whatever that concerns family. You will always be meeting. So with that one, it makes you, yeah, understand as to why you should work. So I thank God you came back together. That is important. That is so much important. You see, that is so much important. That's what it means. Mhm. MTC, are you here? He's always said to be my hand. Is there when you are ready to take it. Yeah, like, you will always be ready. People will always be ready to help you, because you need the help. That's why people will always be ready to help you. You see, so it is always good. Like, it is just of good importance to reconcile, even if you're not going to be back together, but to just reconcile for the sake of your health, not even anybody's health. Remember, it is only you who understand yourself. And when you put this grudge so much into your body or into your heart, it affects you. It affects you, and your health matters. So even if you're not going to be back together, but for the sake of everything, you just create that bond of love, of being there for one another. He's he's always said to be my hand is there. That's why when I have problem with family, I take away the pride, but I have always said to myself, when I leave home, I don't have to visit them every day, but don't hold unnecessary stress and pain. Exactly. When you hold pain for long, remember this person, he or she has already forgotten what she did to you. You, the person who was hurt, you are the one holding this thing. For how long will you hold for your heart to get the peace? And Siege, I'm done with your connecting. I'm done with connecting. Okay, darling. Okay, darling. So that is what we are saying. That is what we are saying. Like when you give yourself time to heal, when you give yourself time to heal. Thank you, Lily, for coming back. Thank you, Lily, for coming back. Thank you, Lily, for coming back. Thank you for coming back. So Lily was saying, Lily, did you understand what I was saying? Because you said something, and I was saying, mm, you were saying ambulance came to, so needed to grab little one's medical record and give to doctor. Oh, thank you, thank you so much. I was saying this, Lily. I was saying this. I was saying this. Like when you hold something for long, when you hold something for long, it affects you mostly than the person who wronged you. Because each and every time you'll be there asking yourself so many questions, you are not comfortable. And mark you, the person who wronged you, he or she already forgot. So you're the one carrying the burden, you are the one carrying the pain, you are the one suffering. So that's why I encourage that it's easy, it's good for you to just reconcile. Reconcile is good, is a way of healing. MTC, I've done connecting to you, my dear. Yes. So it is a way of reconciling, is a way of bringing hello, 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 Mickey. Michael from Lily Tones is saying hello to you. Reconciliation is a process, is a way to healing. You can't heal without reconciling. The moment you reconcile with somebody, you have created a bond of breaking those boundaries that were unnecessary there. It doesn't mean that when you reconcile with somebody that you are going to be back together. No, it's just like a way of having a new chapter in your life, focusing yourself only that you have to have boundaries with you, with the person that you have broken or you have reconciled back with. Because the more you give the chance to the person by forgiving, the more the person gets used to you. It'll be like, oh, even if I forget, I wrong this person, she will just forgive me. The person will take advantage of you. The person will take advantage of you. The person will just take advantage of you. You see, the person will just take advantage of you. Yeah, healing, like starts forgiving starts a process of healing. Exactly. Forgiveness makes you have that chance of makes you have the chance of building another thing, like thinking over other issues, thinking over other 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 major important issues that you are not thinking about them because you are not stuck. How are you, Joyful? I don't believe I have seen you since the year started. Joyful, have you met with MTC since the year started? It's just asking because it's good to ask. Yeah, so it's good to forgive. It's good to reconcile. Only that boundaries should be there. Boundaries should be there between you two people. Even for the sake of the relationship to last long, boundaries. When boundaries are there, just know that you didn't break up. It was just a misunderstanding. Michael, I'm around. I've been dealing with some health issues, but have been around on the White Street. I'm pretty quiet these days on White Street. Yes, if you want to find Lily, just on this street, she's present everywhere. Everywhere she is present. Oh, that's why she has recognized you very fast. Yes, that's why I like the way he's getting to check on you. That's good. That's really really good. The fact that uh some people they don't check on people, but here he is asking you how you're doing. It's a surprise of all. So Lily, I was telling you, when you forgive this, but even if you hold for long, do not. I always see some people even somebody gave you something, you have to return it back. Really? Because you separated? That is acting immaturely. I don't need to take whatever I gave you because we were friends. I don't need to demand to do whatever I gave you because we were friends. But some people they do. A little misunderstanding. Oh, bring back this, bring back this. I want this until you're like, oh my god. So everything I have doesn't belong to me. Get it? So it's good. Oh, okay. I hope it's nothing serious. Do take care of yourself. Yes. Take care, Lily. Take care. Take care of yourself. Your health matters a lot. Health, health. I'm saying always this thing. Health comes first. The rest follows. Yes, health comes first, and that's why they always say, you see yourself straining with something, don't strain too much. Just give it space. You'll find it has already baked. Like everything has already been aligned for you. Who is God? God is God of Nazareth. So the moment you forget the past, even God starts to bless you. Hmm? Even God starts to bless you because he's sure that, hey, this girl has really worked for this, or this man has really worked for this. You know, some people, when they fear to say their status because of what they went through. You see, they are just afraid. But me, I will never be afraid of my past. Yes, never be afraid of your past. Your past is not the definition of the future. Like your past is just a stepping stone. Your past is a way of identifying your weak point areas. Yes, Lily. Yes, Lily. Lily, 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 Lily. I think I'm getting sleepy, my dear. And I is here. Thank you so much for coming. And I thank you so much for holding the panel for me. I really appreciate. I don't take it for granted. May God bless you so much, Indai, for coming. Host has gone silent. It's late, my dear. Indaya, Indaya, Indaya. You can rest. Reconciliation is a very healing construction, but don't ever allow that person to get closer for eventual repetition. Exactly. Don't allow that person. Will use that. If any in the house, if any cool, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Yeah, reconciliation is very important. It's very important. Only that you have to keep distance, boundaries. Yeah, for the respect to continue to be there, you have to keep distance and respect. Those both two things are needed. Without respect, it is hard. Without boundaries, it is hard. So it is just a matter of you choosing. Don't think or don't try to uh, think of how the community is going to say. Remember, it is upon your own health. It is upon your own health, you yourself, not people. Hmm? Not people. Even if they're going to say, oh, you are a foolish person because you are reconciled, well and good. Well and good. Well and good. Thank you, Vivian. Thank you, my dear. Thank you so much for coming. It's late. Thank you, but I appreciate so much. Please give me a like. Yes, please give me a like, and God will bless you so much. Like done, I'm going to do my handsomeness sleep. I wish you well in discussion. Thank you so much, Ifeni Call. I appreciate so much. May God bless you for coming. Thank you so much for the like done. Thank you so much. May God keep you safe till we meet tomorrow. Ifeni, what's the time there? If I may ask, what's the time there? Because here it's at 2:20 a.m. It's at 2:20 a.m. Mm, it's late. It's late. It's late. And I think we should just rest. I have some 8 minutes, and then I'll be putting the phone to continue to run as I rest. Yeah. Yeah, we were saying reconciliation is good. The fact that it gives you opportunity to do what? To build yourself once again. Like you get to understand what do you want in life when reconciling. That is the best thing ever. When you reconcile, you will never regret. You will never regret. You will have peace. Even you'll have time to understand yourself better because you don't have that burden with you. You don't have that burden of, oh, what happened? How are people going to judge me? How are people going to discuss me? No, it is just a matter of you and you alone. Yeah. So don't ever think, don't put into consideration what are people going to discuss. People will always say, but they will not help you through the process. Are you together? They will not at any point help you through the process of healing and whatever. We just need to stand on for your own. Try and stand for your own. Maybe Camera wants to misbehave. Yes. So guys, it's good. It's good to do it, to reconcile. Even if it's your ex and you said I will never and again. But I always find it very funny when my friends, they say that you cannot ask for forgiveness because you always wait to be told sorry, but you can't. You know, there is that love that comes with saying sorry. There is that concern that comes with saying sorry. Therefore, it is easy for you to understand that reconciliation is not for everybody. Some of us are making hard moves because of this reconciliation. Are we together because of the reconciliation? You want to say that you will make new things, you will have new development, things like that, because and not even development. You see, when you reconcile, it gives you that chance of rebuilding yourself. It gives you that chance for rebuilding yourself. I said, I said it. She has a secret, hence that name. Haha, yeah. We are here just having some few secrets of us. Thank you, Ifeanyiku. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much for being here and for the comment. I appreciate. Guys, people are always fast in judging. Why did you reconcile with the person? I thought you people are not good and even some will mock you. Reconciling is for the strongest, but the weak ones, it is not. It is not. Reconciliation is for the strong people. The weak, it is not easy for them. So you have something bothering you, you have someone bothering you. Try to find peace for your own health purpose, not for even the person who wronged you. It is for your own health purpose. Try to find peace. Try to find a love. Try to find consideration. And everything will be okay and fine. Yeah, everything will be fine and okay. Everything will be fine when you reconcile. Remember, when you reconcile, the kids or those people that were affected from the boundary will have to enjoy. Will have to enjoy even if, because kids are innocent. For example, how would you feel when somebody is going maybe somewhere without your knowledge? Always you'll feel bad, right? Yes, but will you change that person not to, but to go where he wants to go? No, you will always be like, oh, I want this one, I visit this one, I have to visit, I have to do this. Those are the things that we are saying. If if at all, if at all your peace is not complete because of forgiving, then trust me, you're gonna have the best divorce, the best reconciliation ever. People will always be happy because they have met you the second time. And also, those people are too commanding. Some people they don't want to reconcile because of the pride of ego. Oh, me, I can't reconcile. I don't think that I can do that. But let me tell you guys, do you know that love, loving somebody is unconditional, and loving the person, like hating the person, gives you more tips. So you all need to understand that you have to forgive for the sake of your peace. not for the sake of the person who wronged you, not for the sake of maybe uh, the things that the person has, because people forgive thinking that they are going to get payment in return. But payment comes when you know your value. Payment comes when you know you understand everything. Are we together? Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, because there is a lot of journey that you have to undergo. Some even go for therapists, marriages advisors, just to give them advice on what they should do and what they should not do. Are we together? We always have that second thought. Is this thing I'm doing safe or not safe? And I'm sure if somebody wronged you, even before you are monetized, you will always check her ads and everything. So please, that is it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. I have to rest. I feel like I'm exhausted and I don't want to speak a lot since the day has been so busy also on my side. Allow me to leave this phone to run. Yeah. And thank you so much for coming. Blessings for you. In case you are in a position to leave me to run, I will appreciate so much because it is all about supporting genuinely. Are we together? Supporting genuinely. Yeah. Thank you so much. If you're cool, thank you so much. Good night. Thank you so much and good night. Good night, good night, good night. Thank you so much. Just support me. I only request you to connect your phone and you can just have a relax. Yeah, because it is just important to have a rest. Indaya uko wapi? Indaya, njoo Indaya. Oh my God. Ah, I thought Neta slept. Indaya, njoo unipatie. You know, when you're alone, you can fall asleep directly. I'm here, Indaya. When you are alone, unalala haraka. And then the fact that the day has been busy, where inakufanya you lose even, I don't know what. But anyway, regardless, we have to do it. Anyway, regardless, we have to do it. We have to do it. Thank you so much. Mlike. Aki, siku yenye nitaona nimemalizana na hii kitu. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. So guys, how many people are listening to me? Have people slept? Ndio unanisikia? Ama umelala? Ndio unanisikia ama umelala? Ndio unanisikia ama umelala? Ndio nilikuwa nasema people should kuna kabaridi kanakuja na kuambia mpaka unasema we, hii maisha si rahisi. I don't want nikienda tena sema Laura ho have been the backstage. Nate Chovi, Nate in the building. Nate in the building. Who is this stupid person calling me this time? Idiot. Who are you calling me? Indaya sasa utanipigiaje na niko hapa kwa platform shwali. Natachavi, can you talk to Indaya? The receiver just niko hapa juu. Si eti nimelala, niko hapa. Sijalala. I'm here. I'm here. Niko hapa, niko hapa, niko hapa, niko hapa. What was I saying? Yes, guys. Niamka tena. Maybe. Yes, ilikuwa ni masaa kama unataka kufunga ndani boom. Some friendship are for keeping and some friendship are for you let it go. You don't force friendship at all. You don't force friendship. You don't force friendship at all. You don't force friendship. Sometimes you have to let it go to things that you feel like you cannot handle. Sometimes you have to let it go to things that you feel they are harder. Lou, welcome. 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 Sometimes it's hard to hold to friendship that it's not meaningful, simply because you want to please people, simply because you want people to feel like, oh, this person is back to me, this person wants me. But deep down your heart, you feel like this thing is not working. So if you are in that position whereby you feel like the connection, oh my God, welcome, welcome in Mlembe. Nate, king of the rich family in the, hey, the logo of the king. Hii ilifanywa sijui wapi. Natechored. It is the king logo for me. It's a tall man raid, or not tall man raid. Hey, Natered. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. King Raid, King Tolman, Natered. You people are amazing. Thank you so much for coming. Yes, thank you so much. 9 people in the building. I appreciate so much for your love. You have to put some title on the. You have to put some respect on the title on the name. King of the rich family. Eish, you people, you have to put some respect. Eh? My cousin Raid. Hey, Malone. Hey, we said yesterday from Jamaica, we're going to Turkey. Malone. Guys, remember to thumbs up. Yes, blessed darling, blessed darling. Welcome in the house. Guys, we were just having a conversation here, and I was asking people, is it worth it to reconcile? Is it worth it to reconcile with your ex? Not only your boyfriend, your girlfriend. I mean your friend also who is your ex. We also have friends who were our friends and we clashed in one way or the other. Queen of the rich family, that is rich, baby. Hey, you people, you should just tell me who is this king because it is getting now serious. If you see them, they tag themselves. Then I don't know. And why you didn't tag me? Blessing, blessing, blessed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It is the logo for me. It is the logo for me. Hey, the brand. Hey, the brand. Lembe, thank you so much. So, guys, I was asking this. Uh, I was asking this. Do you prefer reconciling with your ex? That it will be blessings, sis, blessings so much, blessings so much. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the support. Kwani mbona Indayo ameshuka anatea yuko kwa stage unaendaje? I was saying like this, is it worth it, or what is your take to reconciliation? I think that we have friends, not even your boyfriend or whatever. We have even our girlfriends. That means our girls. We had friends who we were once friends and we separated for one or other reason. What is your take on reconciliation? Do you prefer to reconcile back or you don't prefer to reconcile back? And to what extent would you reconcile with that your friend whom you broke up with? Or why should you not reconcile with your person or your friend who you broke up with? Because sometimes we reconcile with people, but people they take it like a way of being weak, a way of being weak. Somebody will be like, oh, she could not make it without me being her in her life. That's why she had to come back and ask for reconciliation. Another person will be like, oh, I was the person who was in action so much, so the relationship maybe could not keep going. Yeah, Marlon says, my ex, hell no, I rather go spend a long stretch in and Guatemala prison than they do that. I don't have a voice, or what do you mean? The way I'm speaking so loud. Latachovi, what do you mean? I don't have voice. The way I'm shouting. The way I'm shouting, Latachovi. Marlon, you're saying she still give me nightmares. You're not hearing me. Natachovi, haunisikii? Am I clear? Marlon, can you hear me? Can somebody confirm? Because Natachovi, when she comes on the platform, she always shouts. Yesterday, when Auntie P was like, Net, please don't shout. Your voice will not lower the depression. So maybe am I the one thinking that maybe I'm speaking in a voice and maybe I'm not? Marlon, the audio is excellent.
Na shout.
Inatosha vipi? What happened? You came kwani hii ndege yako imeshuka bado iko na mawimbi?
Nimekuwa nimeconnect na earphone,
The
nimetoa.
flight
Unanisikia?
you see now your voice is too loud because you are with the earphones. That's why you see the voice is not matching my voice. The audio
Unanisikia
is not
sahi?
matching my voice.
Unanisikia ama na shout?
Yeah, nakusikia. You are
Oh.
loud. You are too loud. You are too loud, but no problem.
Bado na shout?
Marlon is saying, hey, maybe
Na
people should
shout?
confirm in the comment section. Between me and Natechovi, whose voice is too high, or is it okay, or
Bikolena,
who should reduce the
Bikolana.
voice? People should just Bikolana in the house. Bikolana in the house. Welcome, Bikolana. Bikolana, welcome. Kindly confirm to me, is the voice okay, or Natechovi I should just try to
I'm shouting.
lower the voice, or how is it? If not, if the voice is okay with you, okay. If Natechovi's voice is too loud, she should reduce. Just type in the comment or let us know. Or also my voice, if it's fine, let me know. It's okay. We're good with you both. Fine. Marlon has just confirmed. Your cousin has just confirmed. Can I drop my upcoming live stream host? No problem, Nicolana. No problem, no problem, no problem. Just drop. People go and like Bicolana's upcoming live stream. Yeah, I was asking this question. At what point we have those friends, they have been our friends, and at some point we could not be together for one or the other reason. And maybe one day, or with us, good luck, let me say like that, it happens that you people, you want to reconcile, or reconciliation has to take place. What is your take? Like somebody you broke up long time ago, and then the person comes back to your life asking for reconciliation. What is your take? Will you give back the chance, or will you not give back the chance? Or are you going to, and what is the take to the society? Because nowadays people, when they break up, then they come back together. People are like, oh, these people, they were just playing a trick on us. They were just not serious. They had not broken up. And at some point, when you want to reconcile with the other person might take it like a weakness to you. You'll be like, oh, this person, he could not make it without me. I was the final. Maybe I was the one in the relationship more active. So you see, the person is back to me. I don't know how you are getting my point, but I'm trying to say, how do people take the reconciliation, more so the two parties plus the outside party, that is the community? Driver, never use side mirrors. Marlon says use side mirrors. Marlon, I was asking that point. I hope you have understood. And I hope you have understood. And where are you? I've not seen you. You just came and dropped all of a sudden. Yeah.
Ndaye
For
kuja
me,
hapa
I
juu.
feel like it depends. It depends with which extent did we break up, and what led to the breakup, and how comfortable, or am I at peace? Am I at peace of
Ati
forgiving?
mwangalie kwa backstage umuone,
Of
kumbe ana
course,
complain
you
kwanza.
can. Ndio ndio amefika sahi. Ndaya, sorry my darling. Why can't I add you? I'm not seeing that button of adding and removing. And why?
Kuna kuanga na
This
edit
edit
inaleta, so
key
una
and
delay, unangoja. Yeah, unangoja kidogo. Because maybe it's internet.
Wait, let us.
It happened because, yeah. Even you, when you come, you always come on my, it always bring like that. Ukiona iko hivyo jua ni internet.
That means and I wait a little bit. Okay. So I was saying like this. Some people for me it depends. It depends. Of course you have to forgive, but like I have to forgive, but itategemea, it will depend how deep was the breakup. If my girlfriend, that means the relationship with my girls, for example, and then maybe we shared some things, and then it happened that the things maybe we talked or whatever we discussed, it was not, of course you have that girl code, and there are a lot of things you shared, and there are a lot of things maybe there are deeper things that you feel like this one this one, if it happens that it's like imetobolewa, then there is also that privacy of you with the person you're talking to. So at some point you feel like there are a lot of issues that can make you to break with your friend. Let me say like that. Not leave alone the boyfriend and girlfriend first. First of all, your friend, because the person who was your friend and now is not your friend, that is already your ex-friend. And that's why I'm asking that question. So it will depend to which extent did we break up. Maybe it was just a simple, an easy breakup. That means something that cannot last for long, something that cannot cost me. That means I just have to take it easily and forgive you. And it will take me time for me to forgive you, because forgiveness just comes from the heart. I don't need to tell you that I've forgiven you and I have not forgiven you, because forgiving starts from the heart. Once your heart is at peace, is at the process of healing, that's when you can say, now right now I feel like I can forgive this person. So it will depend with how deep did you hurt me, because the deeper you hurted me, that means the longer it will take for me to forgive you. So to that extent, I feel like the duration at which we are going to give ourselves, it also matter. Though we will forgive each other, and even if we reconcile, it will never be the same. It will never be the same like it used to be, because there is always that fear that comes with the reconciliation. And you are like, hey, I don't know how this person is going to take the trust, and everything is not going to be the same. It's not going to be the same. And I don't know what is happening. Let me check again if it's going to accept. Hey.
Never share anything that will make you miserable when you hear it back from someone else.
Yeah, that is another lesson, like a point to note. Good, Marlon. Yeah, always share something that you feel like this one, even if somebody gets to hear it, it will not hurt me. And be sure of what you're sharing, because we are living in a place, in a society whereby once something has happened, there is always that confrontation. There is always that confrontation. So even if whatever you are sharing, be it personal or even whatever you're going just to share with your friend, because you don't trust anybody, just be sure of it, because one day you don't know how will this person wake up and be like, I just a payback. Will be like, oh, during the communication maybe it was an agreement, but later on now it becomes like it's now maybe you just don't understand what happened. So be in a position, whatever you are sharing with even your friend or even the person you trust or even your lover, once you are confronted, be sure of just being on your side, because it helps a lot. Imagine you saying something and the thing that you have said, it's not right. When you're confronted, that thing, it feels like you are guilty. You start asking yourself question, why did it happen that I am the one who said this thing? And whatever I said, you look like you are a liar in another way. You seem to be like a liar in another way. So always just know that there is percentage of sharing whatever you know with who you trust. Another thing that maybe I feel like it can make somebody, or it can make you to be part or go back to your ex is, for example, maybe somebody, it was just not, it was something not intentionally done. Let me say it was maybe a mistake and it happened. You don't need to take that person so serious. Once the person has asked for forgiveness, be in a position to forgive that person. It was not an intentional mistake. It was just a mistake. It was not intentionally done. So you taking it so serious, not reconciling with that person, it builds more boundaries. Like it makes the other person feel like, oh, this was not my type. This was not my friend. Healthy relationship matters because some friends, they'll always be there when it is good, but when it's time for the situation has changed, just know you are alone. And a healthy relationship is always about reconciling. How many times will you reconcile with your friend? That friend that you love so much, how many times have you quarreled with? You quarrel, you reconcile, you come back again, all of a sudden you quarrel. Sometimes even you block each other, you unblock. I don't know. That's my take. Like you block the person. At some point you stay and you're like, oh, this I've missed this friend of mine. You want to block the person again. You keep the communication. A small thing again, you you be in clash again. You don't talk to each other. But the key point is that you reconcile. You put back the differences and you continue because you understand, or you really know the importance of your relationship with that person. That's why you don't want to lose the person. So never take what people will tell you, like, oh, why did you have to ask for forgiveness? Why did you have to reconcile with that person? You did it for your own sake, because it is only you two people who understood how deep the relationship was, how deep you understood each other, how deep you have built your relationship. Imagine building your relationship for so long, even 5 years, 10, even 2 years is more. Even just, let me say 1 year, 2 years and above. Let me say like that. That relationship is so strong because there is a lot of things you have shared, and this person knows you so much. So imagine you waking up, all your efforts and all everything that you invested in that relationship with your friend has gone like that. And then you want to hear what people will tell you, like you are taking in the advice of what people. Don't go back. Don't tell her. Don't tell him sorry. You can't live with that person. Assume. But when you are alone, when you listen to them, you are like you are strong. But when you are now alone, is when you break down. You cry. You are like, oh my God, I need this person back. I need this person back. We need to be talking. We need to be together. You see, it's because of the things you shared, but because of the pressure, you are acting strong, but you are weak. In the presence of people, you are like, I cannot ask for forgiveness. I cannot ask for reconciliation. I can stay for myself. I can manage myself. I can do. I can look for other friends. But when you are now alone in the room, is when you are like, oh my God. Hey, so it means Joanne was a good friend to me. Oh, this and this, while we were together, we used to do this. That's when now you find yourself, you are breaking down, you are crying because you cannot imagine finding another friend of yours and then the relationship to grow until to that extent with your ex. And also there are those relationships that you cannot force. There are those people that you cannot actually force to be part of you. There is always that period. They were meant to be with you, and it happens with the reason that they left. And even if you force how many times, there is always that red flag. There is always that red flag because sometimes you don't match. You don't match how? Because whatever you are interested in is not interested, the other party is not interested in you. You see, you find yourself maybe you are too open to the person is not open to you. How are you going to be in that relationship, for example? Because you will not, the relationship will not move. There is one person who is trying to be so private, yeah, privacy, and the other person is too open. So always when this person who is open tries to open up, telling you the truth, you will not always accept because you are a private person. You'll always have a doubt. Like, really? Did he ask to tell me this? I didn't ask for this one. Why did he ask to tell me about this and this? Huh? Because this person is an open person. He wants to be, or she wants to make you to be part of his life. We met our friends, we were on a cafe, we took some coffee. After there, we went for a golf, we played, we did this and this. After there, we went for a mall. We bought this and this. The mall was having so many people, and the perfumes were so cheap, things like that. And you, because you are that private person, you'll be like, now all these stories, why? Why did he ask to tell me? Because you feel like they were unnecessary. You see, they were unnecessary. But to him or to her, she felt like she needed just to update you. So friendship sometimes is broken with our characters because they don't match. I feel like giving trouble to my brother Marlon and Sissy Vivian on this topic. My God, blessed. Really? But I'm going to behave. Really? 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 Unless
The
they give you
blessed is
permission.
blessed is
Unless they
saying
give
he feel like giving, but I'm going to behave.
blessed,
Oh my God,
ask, blessed,
blessed.
blessed, ask for permission from them before you bring before you
Oh my
misbehave. Ask
God.
for permission. Ask them. Ask Marlon and ask Vivian. And then once they are okay, I think you can go on because it's at night and we need to sleep.
So, Mama Vivian.
We need to sleep peacefully. We need to sleep peacefully. Akinda, I don't know why I'm trying to add. Don't give up. Don't think like I'm ignoring you. You are still on the backstage, but I'm trying myself. I don't know what's happening.
Mwambie
So let
adrop
us.
alafu akuje. Adrop alafu akuje tena.
And I try to drop, then you come back again because ninajaribu sioni ikileta hiyo remove
Napata
earlier in the
nakwenda kwa
speech.
room. Naenda room but niko juu baridi hapa chini.
Sawa sawa. So what was I saying? Vivian, I've just asked you. I've told you, Blessed, to give a go on or to ask a permission from you before she raises the point. Also, Marlon, because we need to sleep peacefully. We need to sleep peacefully. So, guys, what I was that point, I was telling you that sometimes and that's why you find some relationship they don't last long because people they didn't take the time to understand the differences of the characters. When you take time, you understand your other person. Let me tell you, it is not all about friendship or girlfriend or boyfriend. Even with girl code relationship, I can be like, I am too talkative and I need to get a friend who is also talkative, or I need to understand. I know, okay, Vivian is not talkative. I know how I should handle her. Oh, Natechovi is talkative. I know how I should handle her. That one will help you to maintain the relationship because you will not go uh, attacking somebody whom you feel like she's not of that character. A polite person, you cannot go and start to bring your jokes to that person. That person will feel offended, you see, and you'll end the relationship because this person will be like, oh my God, this person, I cannot tolerate because you didn't take time to understand the person. You didn't take time to understand the person. So for you to make sure that you want a healthy relationship with your friends, take time, understand the characters. This person, how can I approach this person when he is sick, he is moody, or he is in low moods, or he's happy? You just learn those things, and it will make you be on a safe side, because everybody doesn't want to lose a friend. Everybody doesn't want to lose a friend. And it hurts most when you lose a friend whom you thought is your friend, because we never know who is a real friend unless we test, unless we try. And how will you try? You give a try by just knowing, like just communicating. Communicating the way the person will communicate back to you will give you a feedback to know who the kind of person he is or she is, who the kind of person she is, or he is. Because by by giving time to that person, it makes the relationship to be stronger. You just don't run. I remember when I was in primary, and I got a friend of mine, and we were schoolmates, we were classmates. So this friend of mine, she was called Julia, and the other one was called Susan. Yeah, I remember. So with me, with Julia was from a rich family. So me and Susan, we were just those family. Yes, I think you understand. So Julia, she used to come with chocolates, she used to come with biscuits and everything. So both of us, we wanted to be friends to Julia. Susan could be like, "Hi, Julia is my friend." But both of us, we were friends, the three of us. But even if you are friends, there is always that limit. Because even if you are five group of people and you are together, in that group of five, there is always that another group in it. I think you understand me. We are 5 years, but there is that uh, a point whereby you feel like this one I can share with this one, and I cannot share with this one. This one I can feel comfortable to share with this one, and I cannot share with this one. Though all of you are friends, we were working together, eating together, things like that. So it reached one day. So we both admired. Let me say we both wanted to be her friend to Julia, because she was having those things. She could come. They were just well up and everything. So there is this day, after breakup, after break, I mean, after tea break, let me say like that, because if I say after breakup, people think that we broke. Now, after tea break, we had finished having our tea, just when we were discussing, and then Susie was like, "Laura, but I'm friend to Julia." And I was like, "Also me, I'm friend to Julia." And she was like, "No, I proposed once. I was the first person to propose to Julia. I want her to be my friend." So I was like, "But I'm also a friend to Julia. Why do you have to say that you proposed? You are the first person to propose." So I didn't know that she had already wrote a letter like, "Hi Julia, I wish you to be my friend." Me, I thought the word of mouth was enough. So for her, she had gone an extent of writing a letter, and we were just in class 6, class 7 there, and I was like, "Eh." So up to that day that I knew, like, oh, so writing a letter, asking somebody to be your friend is a common thing. You just don't go and assume everybody is your friend. Like she made me understand that you have to ask somebody to be your friend. Can you be my friend? You see, and like it gives you a way, like she can accept to be your friend, but she's not interested in you. You see. So you can be wasting your time thinking that, oh, this is my friend, but she is not interested in you at all. So what am I trying to say? Indaya hujashuka, urudi tena. Chocolate says, "I love you." Blessed, this is not a laughing matter. Thank you, Marlon. 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 I can see Marlon. Marlon, you mean we will never laugh even if we are discussing serious matters. We have to laugh. Laughing, yesterday we had depression story, a discussion, and we said laughing is a way of healing stress. And even if no matter how hard or how tough the topic is, we will always laugh. We will always laugh because not everybody. I'm sorry, Marlon. Marlon, I'm sorry. Let's continue. Marlon, blessed, no way. It's not about laughing. We have a bone to pick with them. You people. You see the way Marlon has removed those teeth. It's like, you people, I'm serious. But for once, let me ask you, have you ever noticed that Marlon is a let me say, how can I describe Marlon? Like Marlon is a funny person. I don't know. Because the way Marlon can keep quiet and then all of a sudden, boom, he writes a point, he comments something, you'll be like, seriously? Anyway, let's continue. That was a break. So, guys, another thing that makes people feel like they cannot go back to their relationship is because of pride. Some people they are too they have that pride in them, and let me tell you, pride pride is not good. At least lower yourself, lower yourself, be to that extent of saying I'm sorry. It doesn't cost you, but it heals you. It is not for the sake of the person who wronged you, it is for your own sake. Like saying I'm sorry, it makes like the other person who wronged you feel offended, more offended. Like, I'm the person who wronged this person. How comes he's the first person to ask for forgiveness? And by doing that, you will be able to know if this person is having a friendship that is healthy or not. Because if you are the one who was right, if you are the one who was right, for example, if you are the one who was right and the other person was the one who was wrong, the other person wronged you, and it is you who is saying sorry as the first person, just know that that person is not interested, or that is not a healthy relationship, because the person who wrongs is the one who to ask for forgiveness. So don't expect this person to ever ask you for forgiveness, because for her or for him, he feels that it is normal. Whatever he did to you, it is just normal and it is okay. There is no reason for asking for forgiveness. There is no reason for giving a damn. And for you are just like, oh my God, I need to ask for forgiveness. I need to ask for forgiveness, this thing to keep on moving. You see, you have that burden in you of thinking like you have to give a space, though you are not the person who was in mistake. Can you see that point? Like you are in need of bringing this thing into action. You are in need of making this relationship to move. But the other person is not, is like, even if it ends, I don't care. Even if it continues, well and good. So don't you see that you are the one with the wrong person? Or don't you see that you are doing the right thing at the wrong point? Don't you see that you are you are practicing the right decision, but to the wrong person? Because it is never good. Like, it sounds awkward for somebody who never wronged you to ask for forgiveness, and you, the wrongdoer, you are just comfortable. What does it implies? It implies that this person is never interested, whether it dies or it doesn't, whether the relationship ends, it's well, whether it continues, it's well. Like, for him or for her, it is, everything is well. You see, and that's why so many and some other breakup people will be like, oh, you were not the first person I met, so I don't care. Like, okay, I know I was not the first person you met, because I met you when you were already grown up, right? Yes, no problem. But what made you to come to me? Because I'm not the only person you saw. There are a lot of people you saw. Then whatever made you to see in me, it should be just be the same thing that should make you to say sorry. Because I understand I'm not the only one to be loved, of course. But what made you to come and say I love you? It's because you saw something in me. Then what is it difficult for you to tell me that I'm sorry? It's because of pride. Now you think or you see like you can move on without me. No problem. It's well, we were both created to move on. Yes, but what is the impact you are leaving behind? Like what are the results now after the relationship and whatever? Does it really sound to be okay, to be you are my friend since high school. Now you are telling me that let us not be friends. How? It's not going to work like that. It's not going to work like that. A healthy relationship will always fight for it. You try as much as you can. Oh, Joanne is my friend. I have known her for long. I cannot let our friendship to go. You look even for another third party. You'll be like, oh, I need this thing to be going on. I need this thing to be moving on because I feel like I've invested. Don't you see that part of investing in something and you're letting it to go? It's like having a kid and then you just not taking care of that kid because you don't understand what was the purpose for you having that kid. You always have that time. You always that time. And that's why they always say people will always be busy. But to the people they love, you will have to have time to people that you love. No matter what, no matter how hard it is, you will always have time to that person. You will always listen and you will always try to see the point in the other person because a good person will always be uh, I saw this call. Maybe I needed to respond back to this call. I saw this message. Maybe I needed to respond back to this message. Then you see a message, you are like, I will answer later. It's not of importance. You see a call, you ignore. I'll pick it later, not right now. Like, don't you see this person has an urgent information? Okay, everybody is busy. Everybody is busy. Nobody is not busy. Nobody, even sleeping is busy, is work. And the moment you just assume everything to be okay, like you be like, this is just a normal thing. This is just a normal thing, and it is just a normal way. Let me tell you, everything in this world is different. Even if you are in the same relationship with your partner or whatever, and maybe it's I don't know to frame it because I'm trying to make it simpler so that we both understand. And you share maybe with your friend whatever is happening is not working out, and your friend will be like, "It's normal. It is normal. That one is normal." Now that is an issue for you to think about it. Okay, it is normal to every person, but the way it is not normal to me because I'm the one in the relationship, right? So it means it is something new I'm experiencing. I need advice from you. That's why I came to tell you. So you telling me it is normal is because you are in the same situation, and uh, the way you handle it, maybe it could be different with my case. Though it is normal because it's just a breakup. A breakup is a breakup. Either it's a 1 day breakup, either it's a 2 day breakup, it's a 1 week breakup. A breakup will always be a breakup. But if it happens that I have asked you for support, why should you tell me that it is normal? Because it will never be normal. I will never forget this person. This person was once in my life. If I am given a book to write how many exes I had, I will include that name there. So how do you manage to tell me that it is normal? Instead of you helping me to come out of it, instead of you helping me to manage it, you're telling me it is normal. It is like you are trying to tell me I don't reconcile with the person because for you it is okay. So you are using your method to treat my problem. And it is only a fool who will use that method. You want to use somebody's method I've told you a breakup is a breakup, but it will only depend with in which extent or how different the breakup was. Because some people they break up because of money, some break up because of cheating, but it is breakup, right? Yes, breakup is breakup. Breakup for money, breakup. Breakup for cheating, breakup. Breakup for in whatever infidelity, breakup. But uh, whatever you were discussing with your partner during the relationship is not what we were discussing. Whatever the goals you were having are not the same goals we had. So it will never be the same. It will never be the same. Some they go extent of introducing their partners to their family members. Then you are here by telling me it is okay, it is normal. You are encouraging, like you will never, like, let me tell you, the point is this: that person telling you it is okay, it gives you that courage of thinking that uh, even if this is not my partner, even if I get another partner, even if it doesn't work, I will get another one. Even if that does not work, I will get another one. I don't know if I have that point with you. Like, is normalizing you to have so many friendship trial, and I don't know, like you can date so many people. You can end up dating so many people until you are like, oh my god, I think like I don't have that. I don't have that. Uh, eh? I'm not lucky. But it is because you are trying to normalize those things. And I don't want kisses right now. Well, I don't Marlon, I have skipped your message. Marlon, I don't like the word sorry. Most people say sorry because they are caught in their web. I see it as a spoken word or a bandage covering an old sock. No, Marlon, let me tell you, the person who tells you sorry is ready for the mistake, or he has already owned up to the mistake, because the word sorry is never said with everybody. Do you know that those people who have wronged you, or they know very well they are in a wrong position, but they can never say sorry? It'll be like me to say sorry over my dead body. I will never. It will only take the courage people to say I'm sorry. That word sorry is never easy, but it is just a common word, simple. But let me tell you, saying I'm sorry, for a man to tell a woman I'm sorry, let me tell you, it means a lot. And also for a woman to tell you I'm sorry, it means a lot. So don't take like you just said me sorry and it is over. No, 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 no. If she could have decided to keep quiet, how could you have known that she has said sorry? The time she took to sit down, or the time he took to sit down and say like, okay, I need to go and say sorry. She had something in her mind. She thought about it. That's why she had that option of being like, I'm sorry. Thank Natecho. Thank that hug means more than you know needed right now. A great darling. And I why are you crying? And I don't need your kisses. And I want to kiss the Lily Tor. And I also you have spelled Lily incorrectly. So who's this Lily you are kissing? You can't have a third wife. You have Lily, you have Indaya. Laura, you are seeing what happening in the chat. Why is Indaya crying? Indaya is crying. You know, Indaya is always Indaya. There is a problem with Indaya. Indaya once caught cheating will always cry. That's the point you should know. Once you see Indaya crying, just know Indaya has been caught cheating. Like right now, he was trying to flirt with Lile, and he's also trying to flirt with Lily. So he has been caught cheating. Crying for your love, Lily. You see, I've already said what Indaya. Indaya will always cry for love, and more so when he's cheating. You do know people who are always so much pity for love are those people who are the cheaters. They pretend to protrude their openness. You know somebody who is a cheater will even try to tell you the M-Pesa message, trying to show you and in real sense he has even edited some messages. That is Indaya. if you don't know. My bro Marlon, forgive me, it's just the child in me come out when I am reflecting on the topic. Oh, Marlon is not on the chat, or what is it? Marlon, come back. Marlon, come back. Marlon. I know you're following me. I know, Marlon, you're following me. Marlon. Come back, Marlon. Marlon. We are not attacking anybody. Let me tell you guys, it's just I am speaking from my own understanding, and I don't have anywhere I'm reading or like it's just that's why some people they always tell me, oh Laura, tell us your secret. So guys, I came to realize that I don't know if I can be a motivational speaker. It's something that I've been doing it for a long time when I was at school, and at some point I used to forget about my talent. Let me say like that. And sometimes I just feel like, oh my God, I need to enlighten people about something. So it just comes automatically, and I find myself speaking about some things, even to older people, and then people are like, what did you say? It really means a lot. Yes, Lily. Indaya now Indaya has tried. You have spelled it so correctly. Like he doesn't want to
You
do a
know what?
mistake.
I'm in the room, but I
Yes.
want to talk Shway.
Okay. You want to drop? Aki, what is the wrong? What is the problem with Indaya? I can like Indaya is still in the backstage. He's not adding, or should I drop and then I come back? Maybe my problem is on my side. I can't hear you, Natechovi. What is the problem? Eh? I can't
Do you
hear
hear me?
you. Yes, there is correct now. I can hear you.
You hear
I
me?
was saying, yes, I am hearing you. I'm saying, I don't know what's the problem with Indayas. When I try to add Indaya, until right now, I cannot see the adding button. Maybe I should drop. The problem maybe is on my side because he's at the backstage for long and he may think that I'm ignoring him. Or Indaya, did you drop and come back again? Because Techovich suggested you drop, then you come back again. Just drop, then say I've dropped, and then stay for 3 minutes or 2 minutes or 1 minute, then come back again. I try to see. I
So
don't.
I was saying,
I,
what? Wait. I was saying Lily is saying Inda is cheating on her because she just spell another name Lily, wrong spelling. So it means if we type wrong spelling, it's another person. So I'm
then
just
what is
laughing
the
here when Lily is saying it seems they have a that wife because he has just typed another person. He has just typed another person. Really enough.
yeah
In two people.
you see I was even saying in the you see in crying. I was saying if you see in the crying, just know India has been caught red-handed cheating. Eh? India has been caught red-handed cheating,
Inda,
and you know those people who
Inda,
are always so pity. They can even cry until tomorrow. It's because they are caught cheating. No more Laura and Lily enough. Who said that? It's because they are LL, letter L. Eh? I will give you the L and stay out for myself. So you'll be having Laura, and for me, I'm not with Malone. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for coming and honoring our response. Thank you for coming back. We love you so much. Yes. So, Ida, have you dropped? Let me know. I want to know if you have dropped, then I check. And then once you are back, I check again. So, I was saying those people who are always I was telling him that we see Indai crying, just knowing that has been caught. Long time ago when I used to be a kid, and maybe I've done a mistake, and I know very well today is that day I'm going to be beaten. I'll start crying even before they beat me. That is now Indaya. You see, trying to prove a point. I know very well I did a mistake, and for me to be forgiven, I must start crying. So I will cry I will cry until by the time my mom comes to beat me, it'll be like he's just feeling pity for me because I've cried more than enough. So that is I know that habit in Daya. In Daya, that habit you're trying me, I tried it. So you're just trying to pretend you're crying so that I see like, oh, Indaya is humble. Indaya is not doing anything on the comment section. And deep down, God have mercy on us.
Ndaya
Huh?
Kanabi.
Hey, Lily saying, Malona said, okay, blessings. Thank you so much. Cool, blessed. Laura, we know he's cheating. It's okay. We know that we know. You see, Indaya crying, those are crocodile tears. Cheaters will always pretend like defending themselves with tears. "Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm just sorry." It's like a woman. Let me tell you, men, when you see a woman, or so some women, let me say not all of them, some women, they'll be like too emotional. They are like, I didn't want this to end. I really meant this to be. I loved you so much. But deep down, she was not into that thing because she was just like she didn't find a way to tell you I don't want you. And now that an opportunity has come, she's acting to be not guilty. So that he, I don't know if you're understanding, so that you feel like, she wanted me, she loved me, you see. But because you have the point as to why you are breaking up, the woman will cry, the woman will cry. And that's why you say nowadays in our society, we said women should not, let us be strong, not cry, because you can be crying, it is maybe even you are lying. So sometimes people are emotional, and some emotions, they are not the correct emotion. You see, crocodile tears. And that's why even in our society nowadays, you see people are poor. Some are not genuinely poor. They just fake it. Come crying, 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 crying. And then all of a sudden, after helping them, they'll be like, did I ask you? Did I force you to help me? And then we're like, oh my God, aren't you the same person who was crying for help? Aren't you the same person who cried until I felt pity for you? Right now, you are asking me if you asked me to ask to support you the same way. People who are always like act, they just act as if they are not interested, but they are. As if they are interested and they are not. You see, they are somehow 50-50. Let me go crying. If I'll be helped, well and good. If I'll not be helped, I'm also okay because I'm not in need. You see, that is how it is. I'm extremely emotional and cry easily, but when I cry crocodile tears, I start laughing. Lily, let me tell you, we have professional criers. Let me say criers or mourners or whatever. Those people, they can cry for no reason and they can sympathize until you be like, oh my God, I'm just sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. Until you start to pity them. I don't know, like somebody act as if I like that person. Let me tell you, those people who do that, they have already known your weakness. I know when I go to Natashovi crying, Natashovi will feel sympathy for me. She will give me whatever I want because Natashovi is too, like, she has sympathy. She'll be, oh, Laura, sorry, don't cry. How much do you want? 20,000? Make it. Okay, okay, don't even pay me this month. Just have it for 3 months because I know she can give me. So I cannot go in and say, Ned, help me this and this because I know I must go in a simple way. I You understand somebody's character. That is how women are very intelligent. Let me tell you, men, women are very. That's why even analysis says women are intelligent, and women can carry something for a long period even without a man to know. Do you know that a woman can be with a man and she knows very well that this man, I am not interested with her. I am only here for money, not even love. And that's why you see the cases of murders. There are so many because men, they don't have that ability to know if this is genuine love or not genuine love. But women, hey, respect to we women. Let me tell you. And even that's why you say even they say fear women. Women can cause trouble before you understand a woman is not there. She has already gone. Like a woman, let me tell you, a woman can make all the effort. Do you know what Adam did to Eve? Did you see what Delilah did to Samson? That is how women are. So the same Delilah we had in the Bible are still today. Don't think that they went. Don't think that the Bible wrote those names. It's like they are just stories. We have so many Delilahs nowadays, but they are not like I am Delilah of the Bible. No, they came in another version. It is only you to take your time, understand who is this Delilah, in which way is she coming. Hmm? Women, I read some other stories the other day, and somebody was saying like a woman, she got an accident. She didn't get an accident. Like she used to have this habit of calling men. Let me say calling because she never met them physically, but they were just dating. Like they didn't like they met once. Like you just passing by, you are on a mission. Then you see a girl, a pretty girl, and you just exchange number. Then you have that motive of you maybe you'll contact, and then you get catch up meeting like that. Then you get to know more about the girl like that, like dating. Like the first time you met your girl, maybe physically, but you didn't have so much communicating, saying no more. So the communication was not too long. Of course, you asked for the number, period, right? Then you had to, the next step was now to do the communication later. So this girl happens that her work is to go, like she's pretty, yes, and she's on a mission. Her work is to attract men. Once she knows very well that she's pretty, she has figure, she has whatever a man wants, she has it. So she's just automatic. She targets. When I go this way, I'll get this man. So when a man sees her, she'll be like, I need maybe your contact, and her intention is for you to ask the contact. Period. Not even her coming back to see you, only asking for the contact. So when she gets the contact, she used to date even the sugar daddies, those men who are old. Yeah. And her work now, she will just operate with the number. What she does, she'll be like, she calls this one, she'll be like, I'm sick, I'm hospitalized. And she just does it in a very professional way. Let me say professional because she goes even to the hospital. She bribes the doctors. They write the letter. Eh? Then she sends on the WhatsApp. And then now her work is to give just excuses. I cannot come, blah blah, this and this. Right now, my family, they are taking care of me. Since you are not married to me, I'm not allowed to meet strangers. And because you are interested in that girl, the men kept on sending and sending and sending money, sending. Foolish men, they send money. They don't want to go and help orphanage kids. They just send money. Yeah? They send money because they have seen big buttocks. They just send money. They have seen pretty girls. They just send money. They have just seen fine body. They just send money. The girl was saying, I have eaten a lot of money and have not slept even with one man. Because my work is just to spend their money. My work is to spend their money. So she called. There is a day she said they were with a friend. They were going to Safari Rally. So after they were on their way to the Safari Rally, they didn't get an accident. The car that was in front of them got an accident. So she saw an opportunity there. She came out of the car, she took the pictures to the car that got accident, to the victims. Eh? She sent the pictures. We have gotten an accident, and this is how the situation is. Uh-huh. Guess what? The man sends money without even confirming. We have foolish men in this world. And let me tell you, that's why I'm telling you, you have to take your time. Understand the person you are in a relationship with. Understand what you want. understand this woman, is she in love with me or is she in love with my money? Nobody doesn't love money. Of course, even me, when you give me money, I will take it. But for what purpose am I taking the money for? If I was your girlfriend, of course I know this is my boyfriend that sent for me money. If I was your friend, of course you know this is my friend that sent me money. But you're working, you're just sending money. We don't refuse because there are those rich people. But just know the character of the person you are dating to avoid a lot of pressure. That's why you see people, they just send money, they send money, and they don't meet those girls. The day they meet those girls, the girls, they're not even maybe interested in sex with them. And if maybe they're interested in sex, they're interested in more money again. And then what happens? They're killed. Lily, Indaya, I'll be here to support you, but I can't be your queen. One time my friend was talking to me and I started crying from laughing so hard, and she was confused as to whether I am laughing or I'm hurt. Sometimes people, they cry, they laugh when they're really down and they're hurted. You can be thinking the person is happy, but she is hurted. Same way, some people, they can be laughing and they're in the same way the person can be crying tears, but they're tears of joy. That's what I was meant to say. Like sometimes it happens vice versa. Like somebody can surprise you until you lack words. You just find yourself crying. Those are the tears of joy. And sometimes you can be with the person and you just know this person. Celia, I love you. I love you, baby. You love and you laugh until the person is like, I'm over the moon. But deep down, you're not interested. That person. Yes, I've seen it in Daya. I'll be here to support, but not your queen. Lily, why heartbreaking in Daya? Fear women. We will come from you in front of you, and you will not see it come exactly. Yes, fear women. Women are intelligent. In Daya, do you understand? Even before you tell me, Laura, I was not cheating, I will know. I will know. You don't need to tell me. Same way it happens in a relationship. It happens. And do you know that before a relationship ends, it's a woman who always knows this thing is done. Even before you tell her, I don't want you, or can we break? A woman will always have that feeling of it's over. Although you have not said it's over, I don't know. I don't know. Do you know that women, they have that ability? Let me say ability. This is ability. This is ability. This is ability. Even computers don't have this ability. It is only with women. A woman will know this thing is not going to work, and she will just not pay attention to it. She will not invest so much her feelings into it. And if she knows it's going to work, she will invest. But the moment you have to break that woman, just to know that it is done and done. She will never be back to you. Even if you are dead, she will never even attend your burial. Fear women, we will come. I am poking him. Okay, let me carry him in my arms so he don't continue to cry. Indaya, did you drop? Maybe Indaya even is sleeping. I asked Indaya to drop, then to come back. Natecho, I'm poking. Natecho, but I know he's gone to find a new wife. We know before it comes out of your mouth, of course. And you'll also tell, a woman will be able to tell if a man is truly in love, because actions will speak louder. There are those men, even when you will be like, I love you, I love you, I love you, but they don't want even to invest in you. Even when you are in problem, even 50 shillings they can't give you. And what is love without sacrifice? What is love without commitment? What is love without perception or perseverance? Only words. Even my kid, or even your kid can tell you, even your brother can tell you, even your mother can tell you, I love you. right? Even your father can tell you I love you. The difference comes with what you are up to for. We know before it comes. I will close off when I know it's done. You won't see me again. Natecho and Laura, he's not even talking in the chat. Are we together? It will always be like that with women. So guys, what am I trying to tell you? If you see the need of reconciling, if you see the need of reconciling, don't pay attention to what people will say. Don't pay attention to what people will talk about. It is always about you. It is always about your health, always about your feelings, always about what you want. Because remember, it is all for you, not people. Not people. So people will be like, oh, why have you gone back to your ex? Why have you decided to go back? Okay, there are reasons that made you to go back to that ex that other people cannot see. There are reasons that made you, and also that those people, they can force you to go back to your ex and you don't want. It's because you know. You see, people go back because they know what they want, and they will not go back because they exactly know what they went through. Leave alone the other people talking about you. It is about yourself, understanding what you want, understanding exactly your position. These other people, they are just
I'm
cheerers.
here, I'm here, I'm
They
here. Imagine
these
Laura.
other people, mm,
Laura, nikuambie kitu.
hebu niambie
Laura,
nisikie. Yes, I'm listening.
umeona hii kitu ya kusema hii online kweli itakuja itanifanya maneno.
Mm,
Umeona nilisema si nilikuwa
mm,
nakwambia nakuja room juu.
mm,
Alafu nikasema acha niwarm chakula. Nilipika leo
eh,
maharagwe hizi za mkebe. Sasa nikasema acha
eh,
niwarm nikule ndio nikuje juu. Sasa vile nimekuja na
mm,
masimu zangu kwa room,
mm,
niliacha kwa gas. Sasa mwenzangu ndiye amekuja kuniita. Akisi
mm.
jikoni inanuka. Ani sufuria imeungua. Ilikuwa inawaka tu moto.
Again, again,
Hmm?
Indaya, where are you? Indaya, Indaya,
Nenda yako hapa, asikuwa hapa.
Indaya,
Ndio nimekuja kuitwa,
Indaya.
huyu mwenzangu ameniita tu, ulisahau aje? Kumeendaje? Ameamshwa tu na harufu.
Kai. Sasa chakula imeungua, hauna chakula ya kukula saa hii?
Si imeungua yote, sasa si nimeamua kunini, kunywa maziwa tu.
Oh my God.
Unajua mambo ya online na kupika pia kumbe na confuse.
Sana sana, it confuses and sometimes
Na
inafanya
yeah.
even kwanza umeweka kuku kwa nini, kwa inaitwaje, kwa oven, inaitwa oven,
Mm,
not at microwave, kwa oven
mm.
inaweza ikaungua mpaka ikuwe nyeusi, inaweza ikakuwa mpaka nyeusi, ukabaki una regret, ukasema hey, what did I do?
Mimi sufuria mpaka ilikuwa inawaka yani.
Ndio maana unaonanga sometimes inakuanga advised when you are cooking, hata unaonanga sometimes unaambiwa uweke ni at volume, uweke heat ikuwe ile the lowest heat,
Mm.
ile yenye kama inataka kuwaka ama inataka kuzima, so that in case hata kama mtu anakuita, sometimes unaweza kuwa you are cooking and then you get an emergency call and then you find yourself you are talking too long to that call. By the time you are finished with the call, coming back, the food imeungua, the food is already burnt. So for you to be sure, you just have to put your heat is too low. The time you are increasing the heat is the time you are already there. Time when unasonga tu hivi kidogo, you reduce the heat. That's how
Mi
I always do.
sijui yani, niliweka tu gas
Sasa
mwisho, but shida ni hii,
sasa eh,
yani hii mambo ya sasa venye nimefika room huko, narudi harufu haki mpaka harufu inakuja juu ya room hii upstairs.
and akisha buhur,
Ana
akisha
venye
buhur.
Waiguru anaenda kuamka saa 11.
Ukifungulia nini, ukifungulia shapata na uhakishe buhur, na ufungulie kama kuna dirisha karibu. Itasaidia
Nimeifungulia,
sana.
nimefungulia, wacha I hope itaisha, lakini hii harufu hapana,
Upate
mpaka juu, mpaka kwa room.
sasa unawakisha buhur unapeleka juu ukiteremka naye chini. Mtu akiamka hivi anasikia harufu ya buhur kutoka juu akikuja chini. Juu
Wacha nenda
ukiacha
nifanye hivyo.
ukihakisha buhur na uweke chini, harufu juu imeenda juu, itabaki juu. So by the time anatoka tu hivi akiingia hivi anaingia hivi, afungua mlango anakutana na harufu ya chakula imeungua. So itakuwa tu rahisi, utasikia the first question, ni nini imeungua? But akisikia harufu ya kwanza ni harufu ya hiyo buhur, hawezi kuwa na maswali mingi. By the time anafika huku chini, accumulation ya buhur ni mingi sana, hata imesha maliza harufu. Mm.
Sawa,
Mm.
wacha nenda nifanye hivyo.
Ili Indaya sikusikie tena alikuwa amesema ataenda screen record and I will not listen at this. Nilisi Lily saying I saw it coming. I will cry. Let me read Lily's message. I know he's going to find someone else. That one we read it. I'll carry you, but when you really angry me, that beats in sharp and something you won't forget. Yeah, people are different. Some they are slow to anger, others they have that fast anger. Like you pissed me, I become so angry easily and I forget, like I forgive immediately. And others will also be, they'll take time for them to be like pissed, like they just be keeping quiet, not talking, but those people are very dangerous. Those people that they never talk when you have wronged them, like they pile. My dear, the day they will try, they will just say it is enough, you better pack and go before they come. Laura, I'm going to carry myself to bed. Tell Indaya he had this chance. Lily is getting the divorce papers ready, and the lawyer will visit him tomorrow. Indaya, are you there? The divorce papers are already in process. The divorce papers are already in process. It's upon you, Indaya. It's upon you, Indaya. Indaya. Net ni saa 10. Should we put it running? Indaya. Indaya slept. Indaya slept. Yes, guys. Natasha, I'm waiting for you. Sijalala, nimekuwa ninakungoja wewe. I'm waiting. I'm listening to you. Are you tired? Should we rest, Net? You know the fact that you've been on
Unalala?
the board.
Uko na watu wangapi?
Sijalala.
Watu wangapi
Niko na
wanakuwatch sai?
8 people.
Watu 8?
Mm. Or I put it running.
Si unaweza redirectie nani Blessed ameanza.
Blessed ameanza.
Wewe ndio msurprise. Alafu sasa kesho
Eh,
ndio. Unajua
niweke
tu
irani,
unajua
si
hivyo.
ndio?
Si unajua na sasa kumbe nakufunza tena.
Sijui. Si nilikwambia, ndio nilikuwa nakwambia saa ile ilikuwa saa 11 na hata siku nini. 9 people watching. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. I appreciate so much. Please give me a like. Please give me a like. As teacher Natechovi. Natecho, you know you have 3 things to teach me. Number 1, you have to teach me how to redirect. Number 2, you have to teach me how to put the banner. First of all, the banner. Can you show me to put a banner while we are still here or you are busy?
Bwana,
Because
si nikufunza kama niko chini. Sasa niko kwa room, najua niko tu room yangu iko karibu na Waikuru. Mbona hata siwezi shout. Nishapanda juu. Nishapanda juu. Ndio maana
umepanda
napenda
juu.
kufanyia chini. Nishapanda juu ya.
Okay. Maybe tomorrow, no problem.
Acha nikufunza
So,
nini redirect.
nilitoka, umetoka wapi? Please don't do that.
Unaenda kumbe unaenda wapi? Ngoje ni nini mind yangu kidogo. Unaenda content. Unaenda kwa YouTube Studio Desktop.
Ngoja niandike ndio nikishuka nikirudi chini nitakuacha hapa. Naenda content.
Kwanza unaenda YouTube Studio Desktop, hizo vitu ndogo ndogo, si unazijua venye tu uliendangu kuweka on.
YouTube Studio, then content.
Kiasi tu kidogo tu. Na reply hapa message moja hapa. Okay, so nimefika hapo, unaenda YouTube Studio, alafu ushafika hapo unaenda kwa content. Ukishafika content,
Yes.
ukishafika content unaenda nini? Una tap live yenye live yako sasa. Hapo juu kuna live.
Yes.
Alafu sasa ukisha tap live unaangalia hii live yako. Hii live yako itakuwa hapo yenye uko sahi. Alafu unaitap
Yes.
kwa hizo majina, hiyo title. Ukitap kwa hiyo title utaona inakuwa open. Yaani inapanuka, yaani hizo majina zinakuwa open. Hizo majina zikikuwa open utaona hapo chini, unaenda chini kabisa. Ukienda chini kabisa hizo majina, yaani sio bado live yako ndio umeopen. Hapo chini utaona redirect. Alafu under hiyo redirect utaona hapo umeandika add. Alafu sasa ku add unaenda on your right hapo juu kuna search. search ule mtu unataka ku-add. Sasa utasearch huyo mtu mwenye ako live, maybe ni kama sasa ndio Blessed ako live, unaangalia hiyo jina Blessed, alafu unamtap Blessed, alafu una make sure umesave, na hivyo ndio utakuwa umemaliza, unaachana.
Alafu nikisha save ninarudi kukata sasa.
Ukishakata itakuja tu automatic. Make sure una save. Jaribu alafu tena urudi uniambie penye umefika. Ama unaweza nitumia screenshot WhatsApp. Nitumie WhatsApp kwa juu WhatsApp niko on.
Sawa.
Kwa hiyo simu ingine.
Acha nishuke.
Okay, sawa.
Poa. So let me take this back. Thank you so much, everybody. Yes, are you guys ready? Your pilot is here. Eh? And are you ready? And are you ready? Are you ready? Nine. Are you ready? Nine. Your pilot is here. So thank you so much. Let me take this time to say thank you so much to you. May God bless you so much for keeping me company. Yeah. So let us take our flight. Let us take our flight. Let us take our flight. We meet on the other end. Yeah? You know the drill, right?